Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mengy. Welcome to the Moto Mengy channel. For this new moto vlog, I'm going to be riding around and exploring Centralia, Pennsylvania. The town of Centralia, Pennsylvania sits at the intersection of routes 61 and 42. And it's one of the more famous disaster stories of the state. This is the town of Centralia right here. There are only a few houses left in this town because the town was abandoned by order of the government back in the 50s or 60s. This used to be a bustling, busy mining town. Like, we're on Main Street in Centralia right now. No lie. At one time, there were buildings all over this emptiness you're seeing right now. But they were all torn down, some fell down. The people who lived here were ordered to evacuate by the government, because what happened here was a mining disaster. I'm going to ride around some of the side roads here to show you what's some of the barrenness around this area. This is a coal mining town. They mine coal from mine shafts beneath, right where we are right now actually. There are hundreds of shafts running all over the ground beneath us. And back in, I don't know the date, 40s, 50s, something like that, one of the coal veins, one of the mines, started a fire. And they couldn't put it out. They tried, they fought it, it got out of control. The fire in the one vein grew into more coal veins, into more mine shafts. And eventually, the coal was burned away so badly that sinkholes started forming all over this place. You know, fire gases started coming up through the ground. Houses started falling down. People were getting sick. And they tried for many years all manner of ways of putting the fires out. But it spread too much. There was just too many different veins burning and they couldn't stop it. And eventually, the federal government decided it was a lost cause. So they ordered Centralia abandoned and everyone to evacuate. Today, there's only a handful of people that still live here. Some are stubborn, some wouldn't go. Now it's more of a tourist attraction. People come here to see what used to be Centralia. There's a lot of off-road trails around here now too. People come here to go off-roading. Because like I said, it's abandoned. I'll find some old pictures of what Main Street Centralia used to look like and I'll put them in the video just to show you how big the difference is. But to this day, the fires are still burning. You can see it best in the wintertime. You'll see smoke coming out of the ground and holes and such. Because when there's snow on the ground especially, you know, the hot air and hot gases come up. Now all those people parked back there, they're here to see something called the Painted Highway. This is Route 61 we're on right now. This is the new Route 61. It goes around the old Route 61, which is back there, because 61 began to sink into the ground, and some sections started lifting from the fires burning beneath it. You know, sinkholes and stuff, and upgassing, that they had to actually shut down Route 61 through there and create this path here. Now, I remember when that happened. I remember driving on the old 61. I remember them closing it. And I remember this being a dirt path that they made hastily. And eventually they made it a gravel path, and then in time they paved it. But today it's Route 61 proper. But old 61 is right here. You see this dirt pile here where they blocked it off so you can't drive it anymore. But it's famous for off-roaders and stuff, and dirt biking people, side-by-sides, and people just hiking in general, actually. They come here just to walk old Route 61. And over time it became kind of a tourist attraction. You can see it here. This is why they called it the Painted Highway, because over the years people would come and graffiti old Route 61, like all of it. They come from other states and everything just to paint this highway. Now, what I wanted to come today to see, just the past week or two, Pennsylvania came and covered up the painted highway. This section here you can still see, but you can see all this dirt piles and such. They did it because during this time of lockdown, this shutdown and quarantine, everyone's looking for outdoors activities and places to go hiking. So the Painted Highway became a very popular hiking spot, an off-roading spot. And you can see what they did now. They dumped all these dirt piles and gravel piles and rubble piles to prevent people from driving on it anymore. I see people are still hiking it. But this used to be here, old 61, that's what we're standing on, and it was painted all kinds of different graffiti and colors, artwork and everything. I'll find a Google picture of what it used to look like a few weeks ago, and I'll put it in the video here to show you the comparison. Honestly, I'm kind of upset about this. I'm a little sad. I don't think they needed to do this. But whatever. It is what it is. I see now they're painting the trees along the Painted Highway. Yeah. Damn shame. If you go down south this way, it goes back to Ashland, Pennsylvania. Left here takes it back to Centralia, which is where I'm going to ride now, back down to the abandoned town. There are walking trails all around, off the roads, back here through Centralia and everything, but a lot of the woods are posted, don't go into, you know, danger and stuff, don't walk in there. Because sinkholes do still form around here. They don't want people, you know, getting hurt and stuff. So if you ever come here, you might want to stay on the main paths and roads, just for safety's sake. Here's the view looking down Main Street. I've seen pictures of this view with all the buildings and stuff, what used to be here. I'll find some on Google and post for a comparison's sake. You can see the old sidewalks still around. Now heading northward out of Centralia, there's still an old church up here that has actually survived the destruction. If I remember right, it's back this road, I think. I don't remember exactly, but let's find out. There's an old driveway or something. That wall's all painted up. This might go up to the church. I'll tell you what, I'll go down this one first and we'll turn around. I know the church sat up on the hillside. Well, it still does, but where it used to be very visible and open, now everything's all grown over. Huh. Nice overlook, actually. This is some of the Centralia roads just down below the church. Just think, at one time there were houses all around here, up the streets. There were probably houses right here with a great view overlooking Centralia itself. You can see the curb right here in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, Centralia can be kind of creepy, honestly. Because, you know, at one time this was a bustling little town with people living here, children going to school and playing. Now it's just empty. It's a tourist attraction. You see the painting goes beyond the painted highway and runs up here too. Okay, this just goes back out to the street. To 42, I believe. Let's find out. Ah, big bump. Yeah, it's sad. There used to be houses all around here. Okay, this is not 42, so this is probably the one that goes up to the church. I don't know what street this was called, or what the names were, but maybe when I get home I'll get a map out and look at what all the streets used to be called and such. Maybe I'll label them. Maybe not. All right, here's the church. This is where it is. This is one of the few buildings to remain intact without being destroyed by all the destruction. Stay. Good boy. Now you can see they have it posted, private property under trespassing. I've been up there in years past. I don't remember the signs being there. I guess maybe they're new. Maybe, probably not very new, but within the past decade or two. So I'll stay off the grounds just to respect the signs. But back there's a cemetery as well, behind the church. That's Also in good shape. For all you video gamers, if you've ever played the game Silent Hill, or the game series Silent Hill, from what I've been read, this church is modeled in the game or something like it, and the whole town in the game Silent Hill is patterned after Centralia here. Actually, here comes some dirt bikers. I like the stone wall here, actually. It's very nice. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, if you will. And keep riding out there. Ride safe. See you next time.